I'm trying to get the bounce back. Trying to get the bounce back. Trying to get the bounce back. PSG. Bounce back.
Hey guys, it's your girl CallmeKiah. Welcome to a very special episode of New Flava. I'm here with Misunderstood Al.
What's up?
In her full-fledged trash effect. Feeling herself. Robe gang. Devin Burgess has specifically requested that I review trash. Even though he's so trash.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Devin
like,
Burgess is trash.
Why am I even listening to
Burgess.
anything that he says his own retired ass? Like, go sit down somewhere. Don't you need a hip replacement or something? Like, what the fuck? But we're going to review it. It's 15 tracks.
Is it?
So, yeah. You didn't know, girl?
I don't notice shit like that. I don't know.
Okay. Well, it's 15 tracks. We're going to get into some highlights. Do you want to do your highlight first?
My favorite song is Irrelevant. And then I also like totally unbiasedly, I like Glimpse. And
are you sure it's unbiased?
It's totally unbiased.
I mean, okay. Yeah. It's unbiased.
In my unbiased,
Who's
humble
featured
opinion.
on the song?
It may or may not be my boyfriend.
Yeah.
But it's cool. It's totally unbiased. It's a good song. It's a good fucking song.
I bet you like the other songs.
I don't even remember what the other one's called. I'm a bad girlfriend.
Ugh.
I'm trash.
Slacking. Oh, you really? She got too into character.
I really got too trash with it, yeah.
It's okay. Devin Burgess.
He took me out of my character.
Ugh. Stressful.
What are your favorites?
Mine, the one that I'm going to highlight is Faith God. Not God. God. Blessing. I really don't understand, like, anyway, but I love that song. Jones is like, I'm obsessed with her. It's probably unhealthy. I love
She's literally amazing.
She's just so versatile.
Exactly.
And
so
like,
multifaceted. And
then her with Devin just
it's a very wonderful collaboration.
Loved it. And then we both have a favorite that we both share. I think most people share.
We each picked one and then we like agreed on one, and it's obviously Bounce Back. That's the across the board, like,
yes.
Amazing.
In fact, it's the only visual off of the album.
I didn't
Fun fact.
watch the video.
I almost feel like you should kind of take your robe off. Like, I almost feel like
I don't deserve to. All right, I'll take the sunglasses off. I don't deserve the sunglasses.
Yeah, just a little minus.
Yeah,
minus,
sorry about that. I'll watch it after this, and you watched it, so you could talk about it.
We have an entire show for you to gain points back. It's okay.
Please.
It's okay. Okay, let's jump right into categories. The category that we're going to do first is let's do production, because that's the easiest.
You want to start with production?
I do. Let's start strong.
Let's just...
I'm trying to get the bounce back.
I have notes.
After the projects that I've heard come from Devin Burgess...
Jolie, shout out Jolie.
All kinds of stuff coming from Devin Burgess. This was like literally the icing on the cake. I think he's, at least top 3 in the city.
I think that he's definitely really dope. There were some tracks though that I felt like were kind of choppy.
Interesting.
But
do you have specific examples?
I do. So Amy and Anita, there was like this part.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Where I think it was kind of meant to be a breakdown, but it
was confusing to my ears. I had to run it back, honestly, like 10 times. Like the transition, for real, I literally ran it back like 8 times. I'm still not really understanding it.
But I think it was like the part that I'm speaking of specifically, I think it was like meant to be a breakdown of some sort, and it just kind of felt like an interruption. Like I didn't
I feel that.
Really like it. But like I do think that a lot of the production flowed seamlessly. I think he achieved the overall theme, or the overall vibe of the album. Like nothing really sounded out of place. I do think that the production did get a little repetitive because some tracks got kind of lost.
I feel the repetitiveness, but the vibe for me is literally just like smoke a blunt in your robe in your car in the winter.
Literally, we were chilling earlier, and Zay, shout out Zay Lemaine, gang, super gang shit. We was listening to that, and he's like, I have to roll up. Like,
yeah, you have to. And I think he even tweeted, like, please do that. Absolutely. Like, I need you to listen to this like that. So we did. We fried right now.
Same. I'm sure you can tell. I'm normally very like.
Are you? Is that what you're like usually?
I'm super hype all the time.
Overall, like production wise, like for me, genuinely, like his production is literally just like a step up. Like it's like flows seamlessly. Like if my phone's on shuffle, like some people's production is just like it comes on shuffle and like a minute later you're like, what the fuck is this? Yeah. And it's like, oh, sorry.
Yeah, well,
no shade. No one specifically. It's just like that shit happens sometimes. The production quality is just not there.
Fucked up.
But this just like seamless production.
Yes, I agree.
Out of 20,
I agree.
To be honest, for me, the production is a 20.
Better. Only because of like the critiques that I spoke of earlier,
which I empathize with.
I would have to at least say like he can't get more than like 18. Like I can do 18.
I totally appreciate that number.
I can 18.
I'm gonna go with a 19.
Like, we have to agree
because I do agree with some of your critiques. So I'm gonna go with a 19.
But what I'm saying is we have to agree. Yes.
Can we go to 18.5? Do you do 0.5s?
We do 0.5s.
You can't go to an 18.5?
I mean, I guess that's fair.
Okay. We're going with an 18.5, Steve.
We're going to go with an 18.5. Squadly. Shout out Squadly B. Jones. If you could keep score, that would be wonderful. So production got an 18.5, please. Thanks, Steve.
Thanks, Steve.
But that's actually all the time, like the maximum time that we have for this category. So we can't do this anymore. We have to move on. We have to move on. Sadly, that's why I needed to get production out of the way because I knew it was going to be.
But we're done.
Yeah, it's good.
Cut it all out.
I think so.
We rated it 18.5.
Next. How about let's go to something. Let's do overall artistry.
I'm trying to get the bounce back. Trying to get the bounce back.
Okay, I mean, obviously, the whole idea is amazing marketing wise. Like, Trash Day, Devin Burgess is trash, self-deprecating, but it works. Like,
I like the trash gimmick, but the I'm retired gimmick.
No, Devin's a bitch.
I can't.
I reject it. I reject that whole movement. You're not retired.
My thing is like not, and this isn't like trying to be like skep or like shady or nothing, but like, how can you be retired when you don't even like really have a catalog? Like you don't really have
shit.
Not oh shit, like not oh shit. But I'm just saying you can't really. I feel like it's too early in his career for him to use that gimmick. I think it's a dope gimmick. I just don't think that he has the standing to really say that.
I just ignore him because he's not retired. Fuck Devin Burgess.
Fuck Devin Burgess, his trash ass. But other than that, I think it was a dope. Other than that, I think he had a dope rollout. I think he did good on his promotion. Solid. You know what I'm saying? Consistent. The visual, we needed it. I hate when people don't drop visuals. I'm sorry. I hate it. I don't know why. I just do.
I love visuals. We love visuals.
I know. Like, give them to me.
Give us more visuals, please.
Like, the flow diversity on this project, like just specifically him was dope. It was super fire. Good use and consistency with the theme throughout the album, which I liked.
Yeah, I love the fucking intro.
And all the
DJ Rubbish. I love the intro, bro. So cold.
Yes. Well, that's all the time that we have for this category. So let's move on, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Okay, here we go.
So overall artistry, I would honestly say a 20 out of 20. I think he executed it flawlessly, personally. We're talking about trash, though, not I'm retired. Like, just trash.
I'm trying not to be biased.
Yes, just
you're not retired.
trash.
Whatever. I'm just going to let that go.
Fuck him.
Anyway.
Young fuck boy.
I'm sorry. This is really hard for me. We're editing some of this thinking time out. Only because of that shit that I said about the freestyle not being a diss track, I'm giving it a 19.
A 19 we can do, Steve.
We can do 19, Steve.
Okay. 19, do you have that, Sir Squad?
Should I talk about that, or is that going to come up again later?
That's going to come up in lyricism and content.
Got it.
Do you want to do, let's right along.
Great segue, Steve.
Let's talk about lyricism
Moving
and
on to lyricism
content.
and content for $400.
I'm trying to get the bounce back. Trying to get the bounce back. Bounce back. Bounce back. Trying to get the.
I liked the mixing on his voice. I think all of the voice effects and everything didn't overpower the songs. Lyrically, it was dope. I mean, look who we had on it.
I mean, Devin's again up there with like
he can rap.
The best lyricist. Yeah.
Some of the songs, like, I genuinely just kind of felt like, I don't know, like they could have not been there and I still would have been fine.
I feel that way about a lot of albums now. Like when people come out with the 7 to 9 song albums, I'm like so hyped. Like that's where I'm at with my attention span at this point.
You know what I mean?
It's a lot of excess, a lot of fluff. Cut the fluff. You know, we don't need all that.
I really want more EPs.
Yeah.
More EPs.
I think this is an EP. Can anyone confirm or deny?
There's no way a 15-track EP. There's no way.
Just literally feel like Trash EP in my head sounds like what it is. Trash EP before I'm Retired, the album.
You won't call it an album.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Well, then what the fuck is it, Devin?
He just calls it tapes.
That I will get
Mixtape?
on board with. Because I think I'm Retired is going to be an album. If I'm not
mixtape.
mistaken. I'm trying to follow the marketing plan.
I still think that it's too soon to retire. Like,
Well, he's not retired. We reject that. It's fine. As a culture, we all reject that. We know
No,
he's
I'm
not
saying
retired.
it shouldn't be the next album. You need to plan it out, bro. Like, you can't. Ain't nobody gonna know you in like 2 years if you do that.
Kiah's about to be your manager, bro. Listen to me.
I'm just saying, like,
Your new PR team.
you gotta get, like, it's cool, like, you get what you're doing, but like, not yet, dog.
We need to stop talking about his retired dad because he's okay.
That's ridiculous. Anyway,
So, lyricism and content. He's a good lyricist. He can rap. What else were we saying?
yes.
On my favorite track, specifically Irrelevant, he goes the fuck off. And the feature, I don't even know how to say your rap name. I'm so sorry. But like, I went to high school with him. I love him. I'm not going to say his government name, but like, that's the
Harry
homie.
U is what we'll say.
Harry U was what we'll say. If you could just like respond to me and let me know with like an audio message how to say your name, how to
Speaking
pronounce
of
it. I would love that because you went the fuck off. That was some of the realest shit I've heard and like coming from anyone.
Speaking of features, can we talk about Finding Me featuring Blase? That was fire.
I don't remember it.
Oh no.
Can we take one moment to listen to it?
Yes, we can.
Can you pause the camera, Steve?
We'll be right back. Amazing. Well, that song, as well as JB went off on Glam, so we don't even have to talk about that.
Oh my God, bro.
Taylor.
The chorus is so fire.
And then also, like, just speaking on Devin Burgess' alone tracks, Great, which is track 12, it was very dope. It was one of...
Honestly, like when there's over 7 songs, I forget about most of them.
Yeah,
And
you
that's,
can't
that's a flaw of
retain
my
all of
own.
them.
That's, you know, nothing against Devin.
You can't retain all
even
of
though he's
them.
trash.
But I think it was dope overall, like his lyricism and his content. Like, I'd be willing to go 18.
I'm gonna go 18 too. We can go 18.
Okay.
I could even go 17.
Yeah.
Just because I feel like we're giving like really high scores, and he's
Let's do
trash.
17.
Let's do 17.
17, Steve.
17, Steve. Final answer.
Final answer. Lock and load.
Next.
Let's talk about collaboration.
I'm trying to get the bounce back. Trying to get the bounce back. Bounce back. Bounce back. Trying to get the
So we disagree here.
Bittersweet category. Because
Go off, sis.
let's start off with some high points. My favorite collabs personally were Faith God Blessings with Jones and Pink Seafood, and then Drive with Siri Money and Zella. And
Okay, but can I say something about that?
Yes, please.
I wanted Zella to hit me with a crazy falsetto
And she did
in the middle of that so bad, just to like give it some like just crazy like and she didn't, and I really like feel deprived, but that song is so fire, and shout out Siri because
and then also
crazy.
Finding
And
Me
I love that
Crazy.
hook too. That shit's really fire.
Those are my favorite. But I just felt like for a debut project, it just wasn't a lot of Devin Burgess. It was so many features, like so many features, like literally less than a third of the project's non-album, because he doesn't want to call it an album, but it's definitely not an EP. It's
We're calling it a
songs.
project, and that's fine.
But it's like there's only 4 of them are just him.
Mm-hmm.
And
I feel that, and I understand that perspective,
yeah,
and I get it, and like cool. But like for
But he
me
put on For the
personally,
City.
I love that this is his debut project. Like it has everyone on it. It's so fucking dope. Like everyone listened to it. Everyone has a homie on it. Everyone is on it. Like everyone's promoting it because they're all like part of it. Like we're all part of this album, and I love that. Like I love it. I love it.
I think it's a dope album. I wouldn't trade the collaborations for the world. I just don't think that it just feels like more like a Cincinnati tape, which is dope, and it's something that we need, and it's great that he put that together. I just don't think it, like when I think about the album, Devin Burgess is something that I think about, but it's like not some of my favorite verses, if that makes sense, because there's so many verses that aren't his, and there's, you know what I mean, like there's
I feel like maybe the features outshined him.
Yeah, well, because there wasn't a lot to compare it to. Like if he would have had, you know, maybe like 7 songs by himself and the rest were features, I'm not saying he shouldn't have had any. I'm just saying that like there's not, it's overwhelmed. His lyricism and everything gets overwhelmed by everyone else.
I feel that.
But I love it. I'm not saying it's bad. That's just
My favorites are
that's it.
obviously Irrelevant.
Yeah. Everything with JB in it.
I mean, obviously, but like genuinely, honestly, Ask For, I thought that was SZA on there, not Jones. Like that shit
You did
is,
say that.
it's,
Jones
that
is so
song is
talented.
just pure
Shout out Jones.
and it's good. And this is for real unbiased. Like I'm not gonna, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then I love that Father's Day has so many dad references in it. I just like, I fuck with that shit. Shout out Dale
I always
Gold.
want to know something.
You're not my dad. Next. Oh wait, we have to rate it. Sorry.
We do have to rate
Cut
it.
that out.
Oh my gosh, you're so ready.
Aggressive. That was really aggressive.
Maybe you should take the robe off.
pizza
This
is
is
aggressive.
changing you.
I'm retired. I don't give a fuck.
So, collaborations. If we're rating it,
Damn, how are we gonna agree on a rating for this?
I feel like they were amazing. They were phenomenal collaborations.
Exactly.
But like the overshadow of that it did to the project, you definitely get points docked. Like you definitely get
But
points
for me, that
docked.
adds points because I love that.
I just think, what are you talking about, Aaron? What do you think, Aaron?
Can we agree on an 18.5 again? Because we did that one time. You really hate that he did this?
I don't hate it, but like 18 point. Can we do 18?
No, bro, because I love it. They're so good. Like just to review.
Let's phone a friend.
I mean, the pregame with D8 is fucking like the best way to open the project. You know what I'm saying?
A friend.
Who are you gonna phone?
I don't know.
We'll compromise for 18, Steve.
Thank you. Thank you.
Not happy about it.
And it'll be okay.
You still keeping score?
Are you sure? Okay, here. Ugh. 18.
18. Nice.
Nice.
Thanks. Shout out
Clutch.
Chris Turner. Book him at Timeless Recording Studios.
Shout out Chris Turner. Came through clutch
Or
with the
freelance,
audio.
you know? He's just in my house right now.
Hit him up.
Hit him up.
We have one final category, Steve.
Next.
I dropped it. It's visuals, though. It's fine. It's
I honestly like can't really participate that much in this.
First of all, shout out Lunar Thought for bounce back visuals. They were obviously amazing.
Obviously. Lunar Thought. Shout out Lunar Thought.
I've talked to him twice in person and had no idea who he was. So I didn't properly introduce myself. So next time I see him, I will say what's up. But the visual was dope. Devin is ugly as fuck. He's so funny.
Fuck Devin.
Fuck Devin.
He's trash.
What the fuck was the cover?
I don't understand the cover. I love it though.
I love it.
It's
definitely like,
it's the colors of trash. It like almost looks like trash, but it's like art trash.
It's like this deep. I don't even know. Like part of it.
It was confusing.
Like it's him smoking, but then like an alien on a motorcycle. Like,
I think it's him trolling us. Like we all thought it was gonna be like something to do with trash or like him in a dumpster or like some dumb shit. Like and then he was like, surprise, it's art.
It was like the Matrix. It was just weird. Like, and I'm just like, what does this have to do?
I'm definitely confused.
I just want to know what inspired it.
Point.
And I messaged him and asked him what it meant, and he didn't respond.
Because Devin Burgess is trash.
You know, actually, it is
He's
really
ask
late.
You to review his project and then not answer any questions about the project.
And then not answer my questions. You know why? Because he's probably like sleep. It is past his bedtime. His old ass. Come go sit down somewhere. Every time Devin performs, like if you ever see a video of him performing and you hear somebody saying, "Shut your retired ass up," it's me, bruh. Every single time.
I didn't know that. I hear that all the time. I didn't know.
It's me.
I heard people yell retired and like trash.
No,
fuck
like,
you.
Shut your retired ass up every single time.
I love that. I'm going to be listening for that.
Thanks. Shout out CallmeKiah.
Talk about the video that I didn't watch.
Yes. So it was very simple, just 3 shots. Well, I don't know how many shots they actually took, but like, 3 locations. One with him just like walking down an Ave, and then the other one was him sitting in like this brick window smoking. And then the other one was him in a robe, and it was like 3 of him, and he was in the corner of this brick building, and he had on his blue robe.
Can I just say that I've been wearing robes since before Devin Burgess even retired, and he won't admit it, and like it's a whole thing between us. But like,
do you know why? Because he's trash. I wonder how many times we said trash this episode.
We should make a little count.
Maybe like if you can guess how many times we said it, you'll
win jelly beans.
Something. Yeah, you'll win something.
We'll hand deliver jelly beans to your house.
Jelly beans. Ooh, the good kind too, not like the weird tasting. Like, yeah.
You know they have trick ones where like
Harry Potter.
We might have to edit this out, but like my siblings are obsessed with it. So it's like this box of jelly beans, and there'll be like there's all different colors, and so a green one can either be apple or vomit.
Yeah.
And a yellow one can either be snot or like lemon, and it's just disgusting.
We should vlog us doing that. That'd be fun.
I don't ever want to do it again. I did it once, and it was just trash.
Never done it. Hashtag trash. Fuck trash.
Okay.
Fuck Devin. Visuals though. So, and then like the robe scene where he was like picking his hair with his sunglasses on. It was really like, okay, whatever.
What?
But I loved it. But because I don't understand the cover, like I can't give him a 20 out of 20.
I don't need to give him a 20 out of 20 on visuals. But like also, are we going to include like all the like trash memes and like trash. Is that part of visuals?
I feel like it should be. And if we're including that shit was funny as fuck.
I mean, like that like makes the album.
It
for
does
me.
make the album.
So
when he was coming out of the trash.
Let's go with.
That was so
I
funny.
unfortunately didn't see the video, but like.
Do you want to like take a quick sec and like watch it?
I don't, honestly. I'm gonna watch it later.
Trash.
Whatever. If you're retired, I'm retired from watching you.
Go sit your ass down somewhere.
What
are your instant mashed
should we go? Let's just go with 18.
I'm saying 17.
I can go with 17 too. Let's do it.
17.
Let's 17, Steve. Final answer.
Final answer, locked and loaded.
Okay, now we're gonna add these up.
Yeah, we're gonna add them up. We're gonna get a final tally. Boom. The score has been tallied. Trash EP or mixtape project. Whatever. Trash by Devin Burgess received a whopping 89.5 out of 100.
Which is a B, like plus.
That's a really
almost
good
an A minus. Like, if we're rounding up, it's an A minus.
Yes, but we don't do curves for retired motherfuckers. So
exactly.
Sit your B ass down. B. I'm just playing. That's a great score.
It's a really good score.
I enjoyed the album. I will continue to listen to it. It will be a part of my playlist.
I've added a bunch of the songs to my library.
As I will say again, faith, God, blessings.
I played. It came on shuffle for someone the other day, and they were like, "Oh, who is this? This is dope." So type shit.
It's like misunderstood. What are you working on? Where can people find you? Tell them.
I wasn't ready for that.
It doesn't matter.
Book me for photo shoots.
Yes.
Please. That's what I'm mainly working on right now. Come to the Donuts and Alcohol Halloween party on October 25th. Watch Donuts and Alcohol Thursdays at 6 p.m. We have ciphers coming out. We have the round table is out. There's already ciphers out. There are lots of interviews you can catch up on.
Let's not
shout out Girl Bear. Shout out Donuts and Alcohol, Witty, Tatum, Chris Turner.
Yes.
Book him at Timeless.
Yes. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time.
New Flava.
Yes.
CallmeKiah. Google me, bitch.
Take control my drip. Sauce all on. Who gon' clean this shit? Sauce all on. Ice on my neck. Ice on my bitch. Sauce all on. I got the drip.